Viewer discretion is advised. Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
They had a armed burglary up in Travel, and it was with a weapon, and there's supposedly multiple suspects in the vehicle they just stopped, so we're going to step it up and see if we can get to them, make sure they're 10-4, or they're doing alright. Like I said, I don't know what the circumstances were, but they're not answering the radios right now, so we're going to pick it up. Well, go ahead, give me better information, man. Where's he at in the water?
70.
Alright, so he's at the Lake Washington side, correct?
Pretty loud. Go straight in, all the way to the back.
Yeah, boy. The guy's in the water over here.
305, do we only have one suspect out running, and do we have another one detained? We only have one detained, and then he's in a pond right next to the car. We got him on both sides, and all this is from one of our units.
I'm in Lake Washington at the cars now, Greg. Where you at?
Okay, look over to my flashlight. See the flashlight over here?
Where are they at? I see ya. Where? I see him. Get out of the water. Come to us.
This side.
Come right here to me.
I'm moving up.
No, I'm going
What's my
right
gun belt? Gun belt, got it.
Hold on.
Hey, see. Wallace.
Then come here.
Put him up now.
Put him up in the water. We're coming in for you.
Alright, man. Alright. You under? I'm not done yet.
If he continues, just let him go. I'll put the dog on him.
Okay, stand up. You stand up? I can't stand up.
Alright.
You stand up.
Come on. Boy, watch it. Watch it. Good boy.
Watch him. Put your gun down.
Hold on.
Come on, this thing.
Come on, your hands behind your back.
I ain't got no cuffs.
You got cuffs? Give me your hand. Put it behind your back. Bring him up out of the water.
Get your head up.
Alright, get your arm, dude. Alright, turn it.
You're gonna hurt you yet. Come on.
Get up. Come on.
Stand up.
I'm trying to, Tom.
Dog,
Ain't the dog.
Hold him right down. He's pushing the We're gonna walk him back or what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ben. Somebody get that phone right
Get
here.
my money, man. Your money's going.
Then get my money, man. Who initiated this? Who's on it?
Sergeant Barringer advised there were 2 suspects that were involved in a burglary up in Bear Island. Advised me the vehicle was a white and color Mercury. Told me that the 2 suspects should be present in the vehicle. I went ahead and stopped the 2 subjects based on the information provided me from the deputies up in Bear Island. Got the driver out. The driver complied. The driver was taken into custody. The passenger reached in the middle. Didn't stop reaching in the middle. I advised Deputy Roman. Subject then fled into the water.
Canine
There,
here.
he turned the lights on. He just took off. Yeah. As soon as we come around, he got like this. When we looked at him, turned on him. Like I said, driver gave up.
What's your name? What do you go by? You have about seconds to cigarette. What do you go by?
Jake.
Man, you look so familiar. Where'd you work at?
I used to work for Mason.
You look so familiar. I never ran into you before?
Yeah, it's only been for driving under suspension. I'm all legal now.
So what was going on tonight?
This is what happened. I got pulled over, and then I get out the car. Homeboys tell me to get out. I'm showing. I got my information in my hand, my registration and my insurance, holding it in my hand out the window, and homeboy runs, and then I'm still standing there watching both of y'all cops run after him, and me just standing by myself.
We were on our way here, man.
I stood there.
We got here.
I stood there with my hands in the air and everything in the middle of the road. Why y'all chase homeboy? And then let y'all come back.
Warrant?
I don't know why he ran. They said he had a warrant or something. But I ain't done nothing. Run me through. Bring a witness, whatever you gotta do. I can prove I'm legal. I ain't done nothing wrong. I'll sit back in the car until y'all get this settled.
Well, thanks for,
I don't know.
sounds good to me. As long as you ain't done nothing wrong, you're good in my book.
I know. We get this situated, I'll be alright.
Do me a favor, have a seat back in that car. Relax a little, alright?
Why'd you run?
Why'd you run? Because the warrant?
Yes, sir.
What's the warrant for?
VOP.
DOP?
Felony or misdemeanor VOP?
What kind of felony did you commit?
I got out of prison and I didn't report to probation.
You understand why we went in the water and got you, right?
Yeah.
Since you weren't going to give up? I don't know why you resist us coming out of the water. You had no more, but you had 4 or 5 deputies plus a dog.
I was drowning.
Well, that's why I came over and pulled you up out of the water to keep you from drowning. That's why they were trying to hold you up. You kept on fighting.
I wasn't fighting, I was just trying to get my breath, sir. I understand. I ain't.
Did you run because of the warrant or because of what you did earlier today?
What I done there?
Okay, go ahead and hop in the back for me.
I ain't did nothing earlier.
Go ahead and hop in the back bar.
I might do it earlier.
Slide in there like I said, we don't put no air on so you keep warm, okay? There you go. Come on, slide.
So basically, he's saying he had no involvement in the burglary up in Canaveral. But he is on felony probation, and this is an on-site violation because of his resisting without violence. So he'll go to jail. Time to go home
Yeah,
and
it's
get
time for you to go home and dry off.
I started doing martial arts when I was around 9 years old. I was in and out of it through high school, so I got into different high school sports, and then started running a school in Jupiter. Then I got accepted into the police academy, so I kind of had to give up the Taekwondo school. And since then, I started the academy and been on the road since. It's been great. The Taekwondo still helps, though. You know, keeps you mentally focused. Physically, it helps out if you have to chase somebody down or wrestle with somebody. You know, given the right situation. Definitely has an advantage too. Yeah, one of our deputies just checked out with a fight at a restaurant, and called just coming out on the radio after he called it out for a disturbance at that location.
103, Bravo.
Were you the original caller on this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
He started making all these threats to him. He's like, I'll see you again.
Sir,
I'll see you again.
we'll let you have your chance to talk.
And he's like,
Everybody's gonna get an equal chance.
At the point, I was like, you know what? Forget it. You know what I'm saying? Just leave. We get him like outside where the newspaper thing. He comes taking a running start. Tries to put his hands on the bartender. The bartender's like, leave, or you're gonna get messed up over here. Leave. I'm like, just get out of here. I push him out there. He comes running up again. You know, we could have like, honestly, me and him could have, if we wanted to. So then he starts walking off. And that's when I saw you guys come around the corner.
This is your bartender?
He's my bartender. Yeah.
He's lying.
Do you have any picture identification?
That's in there.
It's in there. What's in your pocket?
My arm is paralyzed.
Okay. That's all you had to say. I was asking what was in the pocket. That's fine.
Dead. I paid for my drinks from these guys. I don't owe them anything.
We're just here to figure out what happened. And right now we had a call for a disturbance.
Nothing happened. I'm just trying to leave.
A deputy drove by and somebody told him there was a fight going on. So
There was no fight.
we're just here to take you
I'm
see
just
what the
trying to
problem
leave.
is. See if we can
They're
help.
just pissed off.
So what's your side? You tell me your version. What happened?
Nothing happened. I was over there. I was drinking maybe 3-4 beers within an hour period. I went to leave. They didn't like it.
Did you pay your tab?
No, yes, I paid my tab. That's the whole thing.
According to them, you didn't, and you left your ATM card behind.
Well, then what the hell's up? What's up with that then?
Easy.
All I gotta do
You're
is pay my
trying to
tab.
leave without leaving, or without paying.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, well, you have money to pay the tab?
Yes, I
Pay
have
now.
money to pay a tab.
Okay, you got the cash?
Yes, I have the cash.
Okay.
It was nothing about that. That's not what it
Okay, well,
was.
apparently that's what it is.
Well,
That's exactly what it
that's
is.
not what it was. I'll pay twice the tab. I don't care.
You don't have to pay twice the tab, you just have to pay the tab. Okay, you have the $10.38.
You guys have my card.
Well, apparently your card doesn't work. That's what this whole ordeal is over.
My card does work.
According to them,
It's
it
a
does.
debit card. It's a check card.
Yes, that is exactly what it is.
It
They
works.
asked you to put your PIN number in, and you refused, and you walked out.
No. I told them the PIN number. I have no
All
problem.
they're asking is that you pay this $10.38.
I have no problem with paying the $10.
Then why are we out here with this problem?
Ask them.
Okay, do me a favor, just
Ask
take a step back.
them.
All you had to do is
Ask
pay the
them.
tab. Okay. Now what's going to happen is we're going to get the tab taken care of. You're going to pay the tab. Most likely they're going to issue a trespass warning.
At this point, I don't care.
Okay.
You guys have my card with my PIN number. I never kept
You
that.
don't need to tell everybody your PIN number.
Everybody,
Listen to me.
listen to
You
me.
need to relax, or you will wind up
I
going to
didn't do
jail.
anything wrong,
okay?
okay?
You have.
I
You
did
left
not
the
do
business without paying your tab.
No, I-
Shut up.
no, I did not.
Sit tight
No, I did
until I
not.
get done with this, or you will
I
wind
did
up going to
not
jail.
leave there without paying my tab.
Now you're just causing a straight up disturbance.
I'm not.
Yes, you are. Huh? I asked you politely to relax.
Said, be quiet, let me explain what's going on. You want to continue to be verbally abusive. Okay? Now you're going to wind up spending the evening at the jail. Step in the car. They don't want you back here. You come back here, you will go to jail.
Alright, so what happened tonight? Can you tell me how this whole thing started? He came in by himself, everything was fine, and then the other guy came in, joined him. Everything was fine, he got late, it was 11:15, we closed at 11. They asked for another beer, told him we couldn't, we were closed. Still was fine, they paid. One guy left, credit card declined twice. Then we tried to call it in, asked him for a social security number so he can punch it himself, he get their authorization. He was kind of in and out, like helpful, unhelpful, he was starting to rage. Walked him outside, and that's when he kind of tried to attack me, tried to attack him also. And then you guys all showed up when he was pretty much right around here.
Alright. Sean, you understand what's going on tonight?
Somewhat?
Somewhat. Alright, the reason you're back at this car right now is not... It all stemmed from your inside, okay? Not paying a tab, being belligerent with the staff inside.
I never tried to skip out on anybody's
Go
tab.
ahead, let me finish, and I'm gonna give you a chance to talk, okay? Okay, we're in the middle of the road. There's cars coming by. It's dangerous. You can't be acting like that. Okay? They're out of control, belligerent, in the middle of the roadway. Cars, other people. It's dangerous. The whole time, we're just trying to get you to pay a tab. A $10 tab. You're going to jail now because we're trying to help you over a $10 tab.
I never had a problem with the tab. I never tried to get away from the tab.
Well, what was your problem?
I have no problem paying a tab.
You start getting belligerent and angry with them because the card's not working for
It
them?
wasn't me. They took it out on me.
That's not their fault. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna do the right thing.
Okay, that's fine. Tonight wasn't the right thing. So was he belligerent with you while I was talking with the manager? He wants it his way or no way. He didn't, step up or get to that line, but, well, you know what? Out here in the middle of the road, cars going by, trying to get this done real quick, and that can't happen out here, so absolutely. I'm going to take him down for disorderly, and we'll have the management issue him a trespass warning. And if he does come back, he'll just get arrested.
Working in Southern California and here in Palm Springs is pretty interesting. Southern California has everything. Warm weather, got the beautiful people, got the beach about an hour and a half away. Really a lot of things to do. I can drive 45 minutes to be up in the mountains and in the snow. We really have it all here. This vehicle in front of us just came close to blowing a red light, and you get behind it to look at the plate and notice that part of the plate's obstructed. Something on the license plate covering the numbers. Yeah, there's something out there. Probably a routine 3 on board. How you doing?
Pretty good.
You know, you're expired more than 6 months, almost a year expired on your registration?
No, I just bought the registration.
You did?
Yeah, just a couple months
Okay,
ago.
let me go ahead and let me see everything. What'd you just throw out the window back there? That guy. You threw a wrapper? Yeah, right in front of me? You're gonna litter, huh? Yeah, well, I'm gonna send the officer back. I hope it's not meth you just threw out the window. Why would you litter right in front of me?
I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that.
I lit you up, and that's when you threw it out the window as soon as I turned the lights on you.
Not the registration, bro.
The front passenger threw something out the window about that light right there. A little tiny baggie. Be careful over there, because it was in about, they were in the number 2 lane.
Okay.
Anybody on probation or parole? For what? For commercial burglary? How about you?
Yeah.
What?
Probation.
Probation for what?
Also for domestic.
Domestic, anything else? Anything illegal in this car?
Travel check secure unknown reason correct.
Tom, I'm gonna pull yeah. Yeah? Yeah, that's what I saw him throw out. That's what I thought. Passenger did it. Perfect. Where'd you find it? Right where I said? Right where I said? Perfect. Let's pull the passenger out, because he's the one I saw toss it. You have any weapons and drugs on you, sir? Okay, put all that stuff down there, right there for me. Step back here to me, please. Stand right here. Put your hands on top of your head, interlace your fingers, separate your feet for me. Okay? Spread your feet. Okay? Turn your head to the left. Left. Put your hand right on the back of your head.
NIP loss of Sam Union versus Victor Idaho, middle initial.
Well, stuff you threw out was the dope that we just recovered on the street. Right, I told you it was.
It was just the wrapper I had in my car.
Partner?
So did I. I didn't know it was...
Guess what? You had methamphetamine laced with it, okay? So you're under arrest for possession of methamphetamine, which is, you know, a felony. Okay, right where I saw you throw it out, this officer went and recovered it, okay?
I didn't even know you had a
Well, you know what? You didn't throw it out until I turned my overhead lights on, and it went right out the window.
I just told
Good.
the probation officer.
Well, you shouldn't have meth on you.
I didn't. I didn't know it was... I saw it.
What's your last name? Well, you got a felony warrant for your arrest, too.
What is it?
Embezzlement.
Embezzlement.
Go ahead and confirm he's in custody 11377.
What's that? What's that? Embezzlement.
Means you were given property, they entrusted with property at some time, that you stole from somebody. It could have just been issued. You got a felony warrant for your arrest, and you're in custody for the possession of methamphetamine right now. Well, not tonight you're not. Tonight you're gonna go relaxing, aren't you? Well, maybe you shouldn't be. Don't cry on me. Maybe you shouldn't be breaking the law. Partner, you threw methamphetamine out right when I turned on the lights.
I swear to God.
And your DNA and your fingerprints won't be on that bag, right?
No, I swear to God.
There's no other bag in the middle of the road. Just the one you threw out, right where I saw it. Tommy, I'm gonna put him in your car right now.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe.
No, come on.
Bail me out. The felony was for
Embezzlement. You have a felony warrant for embezzlement, and you're also being charged with possession of methamphetamine. 29 bucks. And your warrant's been confirmed. What made you think that I wouldn't send an officer back and look at what you threw out the window?
If I would've known what was in there, I wouldn't have thrown it out.
You know, I find that hard to believe that you would litter right in front of a police officer because
I would have kept it. You know,
you would have kept the meth.
I would have kept it because I'm a grown man. I'm responsible for my actions. You know?
Littering in front of a police officer, man. I'm gonna go back and make sure I know what the litter was, and we did tonight, and it's methamphetamine. So you now have a new felony charge.
Down with those.
29 good.
Hey, check this out.
All right, come on out, man. I want to see what's going on. Step back here to the back of this car. Keep your hands up in the air where I can see them. Put them on the back of your head. Come over here. You kind of keep an eye on that back car back there. Spread your feet.
I didn't even know. Between the seats.
Between the seats?
I didn't even see him throw anything out.
Channel box.
Okay, turn around. You're under arrest right now for possession of drug paraphernalia. It's in between your seat. And you also have channel locks up there. I'm gonna take a look. What's that for?
What is that?
Hold on here for a second, will you? I'll go ahead and walk him to the back of the car and just check him again. But how do you know these guys?
Rudy is my ex-boyfriend's friend, and I was walking, so I asked him for a ride.
Why do you throw that out?
I didn't even know he had it on him. But
You just threw it out the window?
Why'd you do that? Why'd you throw out the wrapper? And he said it was the wrapper.
Okay.
I can't be in a position of that. You know?
He would have tossed that in your back seat. Oh, it's just trash, and I would have found it on you. Guess who's gonna go?
I know.
In your possession, especially if you don't do
Can I
anything.
get a card and names and everything? Because I need a report to my probation officer letting him know about the incident.
And just tell him that you were contacted by us, Hutchinson.
Hutchinson?
All right.
Thank you very
All right.
much.
And that way, if he needs information, he can call and find out about it.
I will.
Okay.
Okay. Can I go ahead and grab?
Yeah. Go ahead and grab your stuff there. As soon as I looked this guy up, he tossed this small baggie out the window, right where I told you to go, and you found this. And there's nothing else in the roadway, and it's got a little bit of methamphetamine in it. So shouldn't have littered in front of me, number one, but I'm sure I would have found it eventually since they were on probation with search terms anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're both in custody, so we can think about this tonight.